In the world of comic book adaptations, few villains have captured the imagination quite like Dr. Doom. Originating from the pages of Marvel Comics, Victor Von Doom stands as one of the most formidable adversaries in the superhero genre. Over the years, Doom has been portrayed in various forms, but two notable cinematic interpretations come from the Fantastic Four films, one from the 2005 version and the other from the 2015 reboot. Both versions brought their own unique take on the character, with different powers, personalities, and portrayals of his iconic armor. But when pitted against each other, which Dr. Doom would reign supreme? Let's delve into a detailed comparison between the two iterations to determine who would win in the ultimate showdown. Power comparison, science versus mysticism. In the 2005 Fantastic Four, Dr. Doom, portrayed by Julian is depicted as a powerful businessman whose exposure to cosmic rays grants him superhuman abilities. His body becomes a living conduit for electricity, giving him control over metallic objects, and he can absorb and project energy. This version of Doom combines his scientific genius with these new abilities, making him a formidable opponent. However, his powers are somewhat limited by his reliance on technology and the environment around him. On the other hand, the 2015 Fantastic Four reboot, where Toby Kebbell steps into the role, presents a more menacing version of Dr. Doom. This Doom is not just a brilliant scientist but also gains powers through an experiment gone wrong in the dimension known as Planet Zero. The 2015 Doom has the ability to manipulate matter, telekinesis, and even emit energy blasts powerful enough to disintegrate his enemies. His connection to an otherworldly energy source makes him far more dangerous and unpredictable than his 2005 counterpart. When comparing their powers, the 2015 Dr. Doom emerges as the more potent force. His abilities are not just scientifically enhanced but also infused with a mystical, almost godlike quality, making him a threat not just to the Fantastic Four but potentially to the entire world. Personality and motivation, the brains behind the mask. Dr. Doom's power is only one aspect of his character, his intellect and motivations are equally critical. The 2005 version of Doom is portrayed as a corporate magnate, driven by greed, jealousy, and a desire for control. His transformation into Dr. Doom is a result of his own hubris, and while he seeks to dominate those around him, his motivations remain somewhat grounded in human emotions like envy and revenge. This makes him a more relatable, though perhaps less terrifying, villain. In contrast, the 2015 version of Dr. Doom is driven by a deep-seated disillusionment with humanity and a desire to create a new world order. His time spent in the alternate dimension of Planet Zero transforms him both physically and mentally, warping his view of reality and increasing his disdain for humanity. This Doom is less interested in wealth or power for its own sake and more in reshaping the world according to his vision, making him a more complex and dangerous adversary. His motivations are rooted in a nihilistic belief that the world must be destroyed to be remade, which adds a layer of unpredictability and danger to his character. Strengths and weaknesses, a battle of wits and will. The outcome of a battle between these two versions of Dr. Doom would depend heavily on their respective strengths and weaknesses. The 2005 Doom, with his technologically advanced suit and control over electricity, has a tactical advantage in environments where he can manipulate machinery and harness electrical power. His intelligence and business acumen also make him a master strategist, capable of planning several steps ahead. However, his weaknesses lie in his reliance on external power sources and his vulnerability to attacks that can disrupt his suit or sever his connection to electrical energy. If faced with an opponent who can outmaneuver him or cut off his power supply, the 2005 Doom might find himself at a disadvantage. On the other hand, the 2015 Doom's powers are more intrinsic, making him less dependent on external factors. His ability to manipulate matter and energy on a molecular level gives him an edge in direct combat, as he can alter the battlefield to suit his needs. However, his weakness lies in his overconfidence and psychological instability. The immense power he wields could lead to arrogance, potentially causing him to underestimate his opponent or make reckless decisions. Conclusion, the final verdict. In a head-to-head battle, the 2015 Doctor Doom appears to have the upper hand. His superior powers, coupled with his more complex and dangerous motivations, make him a more formidable adversary than the 2005 version. While the 2005 Doom possesses intelligence and technological prowess, he would likely be overwhelmed by the raw, otherworldly power of his 2015 counterpart. However, in the world of superheroes and villains, anything is possible, and a battle between these two iterations of Doctor Doom would undoubtedly be an epic clash of wits, power, and will. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to What's on Hollywood for more epic battles and in-depth analyses of your favorite characters.